Hi, welcome to J&A Voices for Change on YouTube. These are my views and my opinions only. I'm doing this early morning video. I was sent this information that a letter was sent to be read for public record at the board meeting on February 22nd, 2023, and it was not read. And as I'm reading this letter, this email that I printed out that was sent to me, now I know why it wasn't read to the record. This letter, it says, good morning, board members and staff. It's from Alan P. West. Alan P. West. I'm going to read it out to you. It says, good afternoon, board members and staff. My name is Director Alan P. West. I've worked in public service for over 35 years. Please allow this letter to be read into the minutes. Read into the minutes. Okay? At the beginning of the board meeting, they talked about a letter was submitted, but they didn't read it at the board meeting. Okay, so it is my understanding that the current GM has decided to leave Sunline for a job offer at TransDev. I learned through various news and social media platforms that the GM was forced to resign or face termination. Is this report true? Question mark. It's unfortunate that the GM has stepped down from a position. However, if these allegations are true, it seems necessary for the health and welfare of the agency. It is also our understanding that culture of harassment and bullying occurred during her tenure. We know as managers, there should be zero tolerance for that type of behavior. Okay, so it says, board members, I now challenge you to restore order back to Sunline Transit Agency. Okay, Sunline Transit Agency is a small agency with and these are bold letters, top heavy management budget. It is really necessary to have so many upper management positions in every department. Okay, so is it really necessary to have so many upper management positions in each department? Question mark. It appears after looking at the board, let me see, at the board reports, there are operational issues starting with, and then these letters are bold. Planning is bold. Operation is bold lettering. Human resources is bold. Compliance and maintenance department is bold. Let's see. It appears the heads or chiefs of these departments have no transferable skills, college, degrees, and experience managing public transportation. Okay, so these the next letters are bold. There is an extensive turnover of mine level managers and drivers. No, not mine, and mid-level managers and drivers. There are reports buses not making morning rollouts because of fueling system can't produce enough fuel to fuel buses. There are reports of the signage and bus stops showing accurate scheduling, stops not showing accurate scheduling information, which has left the public confused, dismayed, unable to make it to work on time. Board members, there needs to be some sense of urgency to get back to the core business of Sunline by providing safe, reliable public transportation. It is customers, its customers, and to restore and maintain healthy, robust workforce. Board members, it's up to you to hire a new GM that has a proven track record, someone who cares about the customers and workforce of this great valley. Board members, I know you can do this. Let's get it done. The public is watching you. Okay, so here's a letter. See, I don't know if you could, the email that was sent to me. I don't see if it, no, I think it's, I don't know if you could see it. Let me see. Or you can see it a little bit like right there. Okay, well, if you want the video, I mean the email to be shown in one of the videos, comment and we'll get that done. Let's see what time. It's almost 4 o'clock. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 3:44. Watch. Okay. Okay. So I want to bring something up. I want to bring something up that's a major issue. Something that has gotten us terminated for speaking up on unsafe driver seats that hurt the individual's back, that hurted my back. That's why I brought it up. Safety concerns with vehicles, seats leaning. I want to say that something was brought up in the sense that VCRs, guys, if you guys have issues with the driver's seat, do it for yourself and for the well-being of your work. I mean, your job, to try to keep you back in the seat. I mean, keep you in the seat and not going out with a back injury. Okay. I can't stress enough that you need to put it on your VCR cards, your vehicle condition report. You need to write that down on your VCR, because they are starting to look into the VCR cards to see if the operators are putting or are complaining about these driver seats. If you don't write it down, it never happened until you go out on workman's comp with a back injury. Then all of a sudden you never complained about it. So why now? Okay. It's very important that if you have an issue with a bus, you write it down on the VCR, you take a picture of it, because from what I've been told in the past, that the VCRs that you put in there, that there's a problem, they're being thrown away. So if you guys can do me that favor and put it on your VCR, take a picture of it, save it for your records, that it did happen, that there is a problem. So that way, when they go back and look at these buses, that they start fixing them. The only way you're going to get those seats fixed is if you write it on the VCR. Because if you don't write it on the VCR, the seat, there's no problem. So if you guys can do me that favor and help one another out, because these driver seats are not in the great condition. They're rated at 240 pounds. Also, there's been a lot of recalls on these Recaro seats. Thank you, Moises and Scott from the cruise, because they also did some research, and as we were on a cruise, and showed a lot of these Recaro seats being recalled. I haven't had the time, excuse me, I haven't had the time to really go in depth. I know a lot of baby car seats are being recalled by Recaro. Excuse me. So it's very important that you take care of one another and you note it down, take a picture. That way, when they go back and God forbid you would have a back problem or whatnot, and they're going to say, well, you never wrote it down in your VCR. Well, I did write it down on my VCR. Well, let's pull your VCR. Well, if that VCR was thrown away, then you don't have any proof that you wrote it down. So I need you guys to when you do have an issue with one of the buses or the seats or whatever it is, take a picture, save that in your file. Hopefully you'll never need it, but that's the only way these seats are going to be corrected. They need to put seats that are made for different types of weights of the operator. If they can't sustain 240 pounds or more, then they shouldn't be put on those buses, or Sunline shouldn't hire us big boys. Well, maybe they hired us when we were skinny, and being a bus driver life, you see, you tend to gain some weight. This thing's bothering me here. You tend to gain some weight. So we need you to write it down, take a picture, save it for your log, for your records. Another thing is, was it Gloria Salazar is going to be the intern. She's been a consultant on a few of the board meetings. Hopefully she'll come in and take care of what she needs to take care of and get this agency back together. Again, Sunline's a great place to work for. It's the management that has made it to what it is today, sinking the ship just like the Titanic. Those are my views, only my views and my opinions. You got to say that for the record. Also, another thing. Okay, another thing that we need to talk about is the new work comp doctor. Was it Dr. Stark or the doctor there in Rancho Mirage? From what I understand is that he's also not giving the operators the proper medical care and making things difficult for the operator. He's also, I believe that personally involved. What you guys need to do is contact the medical board and have them send you the documentation to file a claim against that doctor, because if he's not giving you the proper medical care, then he's in violation. He's in violation of your rights. Also, Oscar at AdminSure is making it very difficult for certain individuals to get their checks. He's making it very difficult, and from what I understand, he's being investigated for wrongdoing. Those are my opinions, my views. I'm just the messenger that's relaying the message that this individual is making things difficult for operators. operators, you go in there and you work every day and hope that you don't get hurt. But when you do get hurt, it takes them months to get you a check. They starve you out to have you come back to work in not a good condition because you're forced to come back to work because they're not giving you a paycheck. I know one case, I just heard that an individual got hurt at another job. They got their check, they even got paid kind of right what they get paid, like 90% maybe. Uh, that just goes to show you that they care for their employees, not not this regime that we have at Sunline Transit, where you get hurt, you go to a doctor that doesn't care about your well-being, doesn't care about your medical, make things difficult for you to get your paperwork to be able to get paid, and then you got admin that's another form of dictator that's making it difficult for the operators to get paid. So they're forced to go back to work because and not in a good medical condition because they're not getting paid. What is wrong with that picture? There's something wrong with that you get hurt on the job and they starve you out so you can come back to work. I will be my beard is acting crazy. I will be making a few calls to find out a couple issues that we're having with these buses on time performance, which they make it seem like operators don't know these changes and that's why they're running late. Last night, I actually seen two buses on San Pablo headed westbound. Two buses. So, you know, the people on the eastbound side were waiting for those buses that were running extremely late. Okay. I would like for there to be information on these tracking devices of why are these buses running so late and it doesn't show on the tracker? Huh. Another conspiracy or somebody's hiding something, just like that email that was sent in to be read out in the board meeting and wasn't read out. The clerk of the board also, I submit requests to speak at the board meeting days in advance and with no correspondence until the last day, which is like 9 a.m. in the morning of the day of the board meeting, in hopes that I would forget and not show up. It's not going to happen. I know how to get on the link. I know how to sign in there. I know, as you guys are aware, I shared it on our Facebook, the link for you to get on. They're hiding something. So I did request the video of the board meeting so I could put it on the YouTube because I wasn't home. I wasn't home the day of the board meeting. I was on the road. I was down the street and I was trying to make it home on time, but I had some things to do, so I couldn't film it. But I did request the video, and they haven't responded to me like many others correspondence. I do have a screenshot when I sent the email, but I don't have a response. I mean, it's CC'd and blind copied, so it has been sent, but no correspondence by, what's her name, Clarissa? um, Edith. Edith from the clerk of the board is not sending me the information that it needs to be sent per the public agency. The buses are running late because the schedule is not, I mean, you're taking away, you're making it from 40 minutes to 20-minute headways. You're taking all that time away from the operator. You're taking all that time away from his break time. Come on, man. People, the planning department needs to be changed. Uh, these individuals don't know how to run planning. They need to be exited out of there. We need to get the agency back on track because the public needs public transportation. Sunline gets federal money for public transportation, not for vacations and for bigwig meetings. They need transportation on time. The west end of the valley, I haven't seen the actual times, but I wonder if it's still the 7 o'clock in the morning. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. All right, let's see right here. I guess they changed Mountain View 6:18 in the morning. 66 in Day Palm. So the first bus is leaving at 6:18 in the morning and gets to 44 6:43. It was 7 o'clock at first. Let's see what this says here. Guess they added another bus, earlier bus, because it shows 6:18. It used to be like 4 something in the morning to 5 in the morning. So now they get to 6:43. Let me see. Okay, so by the time they get on the 8, they'll get to Coachella at 7:21. And then if they're on time, it says 7:21, and so they get to Fifth and Vine. The one leaves. I don't understand this one EV or one. I don't understand what that. I guess should be 111 West and 111 East Valley. 111 East Valley. That's confusing. But if that operator is more than a minute late, they gotta wait another 20 minutes, 7:40. So they'll get to town center at 8:08. And if they miss that by 1 minute, they because that other one arrives at 7:21. 7:21. I don't understand who does these scheduling. Makes no sense. That bus should be there earlier to make that connection. Okay, so these are my views and only my views. My name is Anthony. Like I said, I was wrongfully terminated by Lawrence Skyver. and Sunline Transit management. I was an operator of 26 years, and I will be getting my job back. Oh, yeah. I'm still waiting on this meeting. We're going to continue to grind. We're going to continue to grind, and we're going to continue to do what we need to do to make change. We have we're going in front of the administrative judge in April, and you guys more so tune in for more videos on that, because I will send the link out for a live stream with the administrative judge that's hearing the case. Again, the union still hasn't contacted me to step up to represent me in this administrative labor law violation against I would say it wouldn't be against it's against the agency itself, but since Lawrence Skyver worked for Sunline, they brought Sunline on deck with that. The board members, hopefully, this meeting will be set up so we can move forward and change in the better way. And I'm still waiting on that call. That council person that needs to set it up. Needs to set it up so we can move forward with this agency. And if not, we're just going to continue on. We're going to continue on and showing the world of what it is to work for an agency that has leaders that don't care about their operators. I know a lot is going on in the world, but if you don't stand up for change, change will never be made. If you're afraid, it's understandable. I want to thank those that were able to attend the board meeting and speak. I know the schedules don't always meet, and operators are not available at the time of the board meeting because they're driving, which is understandable. I want to say a big thank you to Irma for speaking up. I want to also say a big thank you for Gina speaking up. Thank you for not being afraid. I want to also thank Robert for bringing that information to light. I also want to thank Joey for speaking up at the board meeting. And we couldn't do this without you all. We couldn't bring up issues without you all. You guys are the frontline workers, and you have the information that needs to be told to the world, and we're just the voice of the pain and suffering that is happening at Sunline Transit Agency, being run by a leader that doesn't care about their employees. I want to say thank you. This whole operation is run by more than just myself and Joey. There's a whole team behind the movement for change. Change is only done when we come together to make change. You don't all have to agree with us. You have your own opinions. I have my own opinions, along with Joey, and other individuals have their own opinions. But you have a right to say what you want to say, but we're not being laughed at anymore. People don't see things in a different way. They're now that Lauren's on her way out, that's what matters. It doesn't matter if she makes millions or billions. She's no longer here to hurt the operator. She's no longer here to bully the individuals, to fire them, to scare them, to intimidate them. Bully, a bully. She's a bully, and her new job will be aware of uh, the type of person that she is. Um, it's just a matter of time, and those that put forth this conspiracy uh, to have her step down in a way that uh, it was done on her own. Because why? Because the agency is not liable if she left for another job. The agency is liable if they would have fired her, because then it would all come to pass that she was fired for her wrongdoings, and all the individuals that were done wrong by this leader. I'm going to call her a leader. I'm going to still keep that same thought as a dictator. Uh, again, these are my opinions and my views only. Uh, and we live in America, freedom of speech, freedom for change. I'm going to leave it at that. You guys have a good and safe day, and change is coming. Change is coming. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you those that are part of the team. We couldn't have done this without you. We just can't say the people's names. We can't say we can't put it out there. But anyways, this is Anthony from J&A Voices for Change on YouTube. Follow, like, and share. Change is near. Have a good morning and be safe. And don't be afraid. Peace.